Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to our GED language class at Desert Valley High School. My name is Francisco Mendez, and I will be your instructor for this course. So in our last video, we looked at our thesis statement, and we went ahead and finished fleshing out our intro paragraph, which you can see right there on the screen. Oh, on this side, right? There we go. It's backwards for me. Anyway, today we are going to look at our first body paragraph and what it takes to get there. So as we mentioned before, these 3 points that we set up in our thesis are actually going to be what our paragraphs are going to be about. So our first body paragraph is going to be about how homework is beneficial because it improves student achievement. So the first part of a body paragraph is what you call the topic sentence. What the topic sentence does, sorry about that, is it tells the reader right off the bat what your paragraph is about. So let's go ahead and do that. Homework is beneficial because it improves student achievement. Or we can say, if you want to word it out a little differently, one of the reasons homework is beneficial is because it improves. And one of the reasons homework is beneficial, is so beneficial, right? Let's make it fancy. Is because it improves student achievement. All right, cool. So we just told you what our paragraph's about. Now we're going to show you the evidence that will back that up. So what we need to do is before we bring this stuff over, we need to let you know who wrote it and where they wrote it. In the article, is homework beneficial? The author, procon.org, states the following or gives us the following. Just kind of presenting the quote. We don't just throw it at you. So in the article, is homework beneficial? Top 3 pros and cons. The author, procon.org. And if for some reason you don't have an author or the title to the article, just say in the article, comma, the author states. As long as you're pretty much telling the reader, I didn't say this, someone else did. Once you do that, you're covered. You're no longer plagiarizing. Authorprocon.org presents us with the following. Here we go. In the GED language test, you are not given the option to cut and paste or copy and paste. So you're going to have to type it out. However, in the doc, since we're using docs, we do. So if you want to take advantage of that, go ahead. But just keep in mind that you're not going to have that. So if you're ever practicing for the GED practice test or for the GED test itself, if you want to keep things a little more real, type out whatever information you got. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, there it is. So let me actually start highlighting things just to kind of separate everything. So we're going to do that one green. We're going to do this one. Let's see what's another good color. Yellow's a good color, right? There we go. And we're going to do this last part, light shade of red. All right. So this last part is where we explain why the data is so important. This is the most important part of the whole paragraph because this is where you give your point of view. So notice how big the paragraph already looks. It already looks pretty beefy. And all we did is tell the reader what we're going to talk about and present some data. We pretty much just copied the data right from the article. And it already looks pretty good. How's it going, man? Almost done. So what we're going to do next is we are going to go ahead and explain our data in our own words. So the easiest way to go about that is just read what you wrote real quick. One of the reasons homework is so beneficial is because it improves student achievement. In the article, is homework beneficial? Top 3 pros and cons. The author, procon.org, presents us with the following. And then just read the data. Indicates that students who spent 31 to 90 minutes each day on homework scored about 40 points higher on the SAT subtest than their peers who reported spending no time on homework each day. Homework is the way in which students practice the skills they pick up in class every day. It is the most effective way for them to improve their academic skill set. Pretty much my point of view, but it is backed up by that evidence. So that is what you want to do. You want to write about a sentence to 3 sentences explaining that, and you'll be all right. So that is our first body paragraph. In our next video, we are going to look at writing our counter argument, and that should be fun, right? Of course it is. So we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.